everyone, welcome back to Denise Dives In. Today we will be diving into the October budget. Now if that sounds familiar, it's because it is. I've already filmed this and I just filmed it in my normal spiral notebook, but I wanted to film it in my new Deluxe monthly I just received, and that way when I'm updating it, it'll be in the right thing because I will be updating it in my new Deluxe monthly. So let's just run through this really quick. This is two incomes. We get paid weekly and we are on like an hourly schedule. That's why these are a little bit different. I just wanted to make sure that we could, if we had to go to the doctor or something and we couldn't go to work that day, that's 3 of the weeks. And then this is if we, both of us went to work the whole week. And then this is the bonus week, which is basically a guaranteed like check every month. If you work at Quick Trip, you get a bonus check. So that's why that one's a little different. And like I said, we get paid 5 times this month because we get paid on Wednesdays and there's 5 Wednesdays. So that's where I got this number. And then my expenses, just to make it a little easier on myself and for you to see how I'm getting my debt snowball number, I made a little category for all of my expenses and the totals of the estimated right now, but then we'll go through and do the actual at the end of the month. And that's where we'll figure out what we can actually put towards the credit card. So my fixed bills came to $2,211.70. My budget items came to $2,000, and I screwed up, $2,092. And then my sinking funds came to $350. And then income minus my expenses, which I didn't write the total down. I will write the total down. Don't worry. Minus my expenses came to my debt that I would like to pay. So that's that page. And then this page here has my budget items. So for groceries, I have $240, eat out, Quick Trip, coffee, gas, and this is just for my car. For those of you who haven't watched previous videos, Alex's car is in his spending money for gas. Dominic is my son. He gets $30 in his little personal wallet. Dominic's care is $180, and I didn't put the actual because this isn't going to be an actual because I actually just started signing him up for a after school program once a week, and there was a registration fee, so that's going to be over. Alex's spending money is $650. Optima tags, I did know about them, but I didn't have a sinking fund for them, so that's going to be close to the whole amount. This was what it was last year, and as it depreciates, it goes down in Arizona. I'm not sure how it works where you're from, but in Arizona, like when you first buy a new car, it's like the most expensive you'll ever pay for the tags, and then it will go down as it depreciates. So spending money for me is $180. That's a little bit higher than I would normally put in there, because Dominic just took his little kindergarten fall pictures, so I want to order some of those. And I'm also going to be taking this planner out of here, so yeah, I'm not going to have that much money for the rest of the month. So Venom, I also budgeted, if we want to see any movies, I'm going to specifically budget them. So we want to see that, so I put that in there. Like next month, me and Dominic want to go see the new Wreck-It Ralph movie, so that'll be in there. Clothing, I gave us $60 just because I think we need a couple more things, and I don't want that as a sinking fund because I'm just going to spend all the money that I put in there. So cleaning and decor, I put $15. Sophie, I put $20. And bathroom items, I put $15. I should be really good on cleaning and bathroom items. I like to just keep buying things. So I want to work through my supplies. And then we have this page. This is new this month. I've never done this before, but I do want to track some things, and I think this will help me like make it stretch the whole month. If I see, well, you budgeted basically $60 a week on this. If I spent over that in the 1 week, and groceries I go on the weekend, so like technically this last week I won't use. That makes sense. So if you spent over that, then you're going to be in trouble, kind of thing. So I can see it through the month and know, hey, you're getting close. So that's going to be my spending tracker. This month I'm tracking groceries, eat out, coffee, and spending. It may change from month to month what I want to track, but those are what I'm tracking this month. And then these are my fixed bills. I basically know that a lot of these are actuals. The ones that I didn't put the dash are the ones that I don't know for sure, because it's basically like this one's based on your usage. This one's based on your usage. And this one I just called and canceled some stuff, so I'm not sure if this was just like a estimated number. So most of those should be about the same. And I wanted this like away from my spending tracker and my budget items, so I put it on this page. And then on this page I have my sinking funds. I do have a big old space right here. I might track unbudgeted items, or maybe my sinking funds. I do have like a separate page for Christmas right now in my spiral notebook, so I may track that in the back. I'm not sure what to do with this yet. I kind of did want to try to use all of the pages that I got for each month, just so that I can just track some different things. But for now, I don't know what to track here, so maybe I'll come up with something throughout the month. But so I just started some of my sinking funds. Household and medicine I just started. In last video I said that Dominic's allergy medicine was free. Guess how much it is? $20. So I'm probably just going to put that in like an unbudgeted thing, just so that it doesn't eat up all my money. It is a quarterly expense, so moving forward this will be a really good category for me to have, because I would just have like the money in there for it. But I didn't want to say, oh well, I just spent all my medicine, so I'll probably just put it in like an unbudgeted thing. Shoe inserts got 20, Amazon Prime got 30, car tax got 40. Christmas, I did spend a little bit. I do want to do an entire video on the cards that I have and the debt that I have. And just so you guys know, I do have an Amazon card and a PayPal card, and I do pay those off every single month. Sometimes I pay them off as soon as I make the purchase. You get 5% cash back, I think, on both of the cards. And yeah, I don't see me overspending in those. If I ever do, I will definitely close them. It is more difficult for me to use them now that I'm budgeting, because it does have to come out of one of my budgets. I'm pretending like it is like a cash thing. So like if I buy a Christmas gift, I'm like, oh, I have to take that out of that sinking fund. Or if I buy, like I bought a jewelry cleaner last week because my other one was it was dying. So I use a jewelry cleaner every single day for my glasses and my ring. And yeah, I just bought a new one, and that came out of my spending category. So I don't see myself getting into trouble with those. But I did want to say that I do have an Amazon credit card and a PayPal card. So that's it for the October setup. Since this video is not as long as my other ones, I did want to show you how I get my numbers for my budget items really quickly. So when I start my budgeting, hold on just a second. When I start my budgeting, I get out I told you I had another planner. So this is my other planner, and this is by, I really like this planner actually. This is by, Day Designer. And it does have like little stickers. It does have like a yearly view. It does have a pocket, which I put my little envelopes here. And it also came with a planner. It also came with a ruler that sticks into the thing so you can put it on the day it is. So I basically get out my planner on the monthly view usually, and I see what I wrote down for the month. And the way I do groceries is I see how many weekends there are. So in October there are 4, well, basically Saturdays. I mean, I guess if there's like an extra Sunday or whatever, I wouldn't count them, but I see how many Saturdays or Sundays, whichever one I think seems more feasible for us that month. and I times it by 60. So 60 times 4. And I use one of these adding machines. If you guys hear me ever using this, I use these at work. It's not a calculator, it's an adding machine, and freaking love these things. I've been a bookkeeper, I've been a teller at a bank, I've worked at a bank like in the like back officey part. Like I've just always, I feel like, used these, so that's what I like to use. And I would show it on camera, but you can't really see it because it's not, I don't know, but that's my clicking if you ever hear it. So that's where I got the 240. And then for eat out, I just do 15 and 15, basically like 15 during the week and 15 on the weekend. So $30 per week. And there's like about 4. Plus, if we wanted to go to like one nicer place, so that I put like $50 for. And I won't do that every month, but it was, it's Alex's birthday month, so I figured we might go to like one fancier dinner this month. So that's where I get that number. And then coffee is just like 2 coffees that I know how much my coffees cost. They're about $5. At Dunkin', it's like 3. So I just figured $10 a week plus like tax, so that's why that one's $45. Gas, you might laugh at me, but I literally count how many days I'll work. So if it's like Monday, I'll work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, right? And then I have to fill up every 6th day that I work. So then the 8th is 1, and then I'll do it again and do it again. So I fill up, it's usually like $42 to $45, and then that's how I got the $180 for me. And then I think that's pretty much it on how I get the budget items. This is just a scrapbook page because you're allowed to change it out. So I didn't like the one that was with it. But yeah, that's how I get my budget items. So Alex's spending money, I do based on weekends as well. Like Saturdays, I usually get his money on Saturday. So how many ever Saturdays are in the month is how I get his number. So yeah, I'll just sit down with, this is my little notebook that I just scratched down whatever I'm going to put in the real thing. So I'm basically doing this twice. But yeah, like this was the first one that I was like looking off of before I filmed. And then this was the second one. This is the one I filmed. So I would fill in this one throughout the month and reference it while I was filming. And then this would be like the pretty one when I'm done. But now I have it in the other planner. So I might use this one because this one's closer. This one's more accurate, I think, than the other one. So I'll use this to write down all my numbers. And then when I film, I'll be able to put that in to the new budget for you guys. Hopefully that wasn't confusing. If you guys have any other questions or comments or concerns, please leave them down below. I want this to be helpful for somebody else. I think that this is really helping me out. So, cause I'm a shopaholic apparently. But I do intend to, go over my debt a little bit more in depth. I don't have that much debt, so it's not going to be like a really long video or anything, but look forward, stay tuned for that. I will release that this next week. I'm going to try to upload a video at least once a week, and can't wait to see you guys again. I had so much fun filming this video for you, and see you next time. Have a great day. Bye.